So guys, welcome back to the course. And now we are talking about the most important topic at all in the course, in my opinion. How to get your music out to the industry and how to get your music to the media as trailers, TV, radio commercials, TikTok, etc. That's the very big question. And in my opinion, there are two ways. The first way is a very hard way, and it only makes sense if you're already a famous artist, a rapper, a singer, someone who's maybe touring already on stage and has millions of plays on Spotify. So analyze yourself. Are you there? Are you yet a famous artist? 99% of the people are not. So only take that advice right now if you are. That's just a few people out there. And it's gonna go like this. So there are a few libraries out there which are specialized in syncing famous artists, pop artists. People like Kanye West, people like, I don't know, like really, really famous artists like Britney Spears, etc., etc. And the B side of the famous artists. So people which are not yet famous but have millions of plays on Spotify. If you are not there yet, don't try this way I'm gonna recommend to you right now. Don't do it, okay? Because you are not there yet. So, but if you are already a famous artist and have millions of plays on Spotify, check libraries out which are specialized in syncing famous pop artists as Lyric House. Lyric House is based in Los Angeles and they are syncing my friend Ken Lewis for a lot of money. Okay. There's another library I know which is called Precision Music, which has signed Well J. Arms. Gonna be legendary. I'm not the best singer, but they are syncing pop artists. If you are there already and still have that course, sync music business, go reach out to those people. They're gonna check your Spotify plays if you got millions of plays on Spotify and you're there already. They're gonna try to work with you because they can do a lot of money with you, especially in sync music world, okay? Second case, if you are not yet a famous artist out there, you are a composer, you are not there yet, you try to get now your music out to the sync industry, to the sync music business, try to reach out to production music libraries. Again, production music libraries. So what are production music libraries? Production music is music based for sync. It's not made for radio getting famous to the charts. No, it's music that's made, and that's how we gonna do it, 99% of the people, music that's made for sync. Go out and try to reach out, Google production music libraries. There are those people which are very important to get your music out to the industry. So unfortunately, that's the bad news right now for you. It's almost impossible to get out to the industry without those production music libraries or people which are syncing famous artists like Lyric House or Precision Music. Why it's almost impossible for you to get out to the industry alone is the clients won't trust you because they think artists don't know more stuff than their music. And to be honest, we mostly don't know that. So we have to get a partner who's responsible for everything of that. And that's a production music library. Another thing, before you reach out to them, is very important. Know your power, know your strength, know in which genre of production music you're composing the best. If you're pretty good in rock music, that's extremely good because it's the one of the most best running genres in television. Start to compose in rock music. When you send music to a music supervisor, send only the best 3 tracks to them in a streamable link, something like Dropbox and WeTransfer. Most important is, remember, those people have so less time, they are so busy, they get so many submissions. So why should they listen and why should they read your email and listen to your music? So to get the highest chance to get listened and to get read by them is make the email very short. But if you got trailers, if you got TV spots, if you got like music on TV channels, on anything that's a sell point, put it into the email. And guys, if you don't have yet a homepage, get one. Okay? So guys, we are back in the game. Now we are on the website. I told you like Warner Chappell production music, Universal production music, etc. etc. So we are now on the website. What I would do is, you can see that's now the German side of everything. It means new releases, featured playlist, labels. The first thing I would do is, I would go to labels. So what means labels here? Those are production music libraries published by Warner Chappell Production Music. Whether they are owned by Warner Chappell Production Music or they are sub-published by Warner Chappell Production Music. So what I would do is look for all those production music libraries and do some research. That's your work right now, to check labels, okay? And if you found a label and you like their music, I would Google it. And if you can find information about that label, like a homepage, an email, and a roster of contacts, etc., etc., it's mostly not owned by Warner Chappell Production Music. It's mostly sub-published by them. But that's not a bad thing. You get the same royalties at the very ending, okay? If you go, for example, to the Universal Production Music site, and you can even find genres. So what I would do is listen to those genres and try to find yourself in there. So they got playlists, they got full albums of rock music. Listen to them and do it as a kind of research and say, hey, I like that kind of style. It's already published by a production music library, so I could do the same. You can do so much research. You can even search here, newest, most requested, so most popular. So that's pretty good. So that's the newest releases of them, BMG, production music, acoustic folk. But that's the most popular releases they got. So go there. If it's a genre you like the most, compose something similar you were listening to on the album. Don't copy that. We always want to be on the safe side as freelancing composer and companies, you know. Don't copy paste them, but just see it as a reference, okay? Let's see what I got here. Discover, artists and composers, credits. Let me try to find here something like contact. Contact us. Here we go. We got a contact tab. Let's see what's coming up when it's loading. Here we go. Try to contact them out of form. Try to find a submit form for composers. You know, they got something like a FAQ section here. So I'm pretty sure they're also writing something about composers on that side. Okay, how you can submit, etc., etc. But again, those are just the biggest ones, and it's very hard to get into them. So the chance, if you're writing to them, is very, very